everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video about the Tamagotchi On. Today we are going to be taking another look at the On app. This is a great feature for the Tamagotchi in my opinion, and it's definitely something to consider when trying to decide which generation of Tamagotchi you'd like to buy. So as you can see here, we have the app launched on my iPad mini 2. This device is a little on the outdated side to be running the app. Sometimes it crashes, but it still works. So before I started the app, I made sure my Bluetooth connection was turned on with my app, with my iPad. So I'm just going to tap to enter. And first, let's go ahead and connect our device to the app, and then we'll go through some of the features. So in order to connect your device on the Tamagotchi device itself, you're going to go to the fourth icon over, which is marked connection, and you're going to go down to app. Now, on the iPad side, or your Android phone, tablet, whatever you're using, you're going to touch Call My Tama, connect. Then we will select Visit on the Tamagotchi device, and yes. And sometimes this connection doesn't work perfectly the first time, so we may have to try again, but fingers crossed that everything will go smoothly. Now that our two devices have connected, we're going to click Visit the Park, and this is going to bring us to the main feature of the app. Alright, here we are in the park, which is the main attraction of the app. We have a couple of different things we can do here. Starting on the right side, we have the game, and this is just a basic app game where you catch different objects falling from the sky, and depending how many of the objects and what type of objects you catch, you will gain points, which you get prizes for. And the theme changes with the seasons, so right now it's catching food with fall. In the spring, for example, it's catching flowers. So as you can see here are my two Tamas, and we'll just touch for them to move around the screen, catching the different objects. In the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you can see that I am earning points. I was able to get 360 points, which is not super good if you ask me, but that's okay. We all have good moments and bad moments. And it looks like with my points, I was able to earn 100 Gotchi points. And we'll look at this present box feature in a little bit, but for now let's go back to the main park. Now to the left side, we have the dating game, and this is where you can go to marry your Tamagotchi. I don't want to marry my Tamagotchi today, but let's go ahead and enter the dating game just so you can see what it's like. Now, the dating game does not mean that you will for sure get paired with another Tamagotchi. It's kind of random, also dependent on what the other players answer for their questions, and you'll see that in a second. First, 10 different Tamagotchi characters are shown, 5 girls and 5 boys. Then, each player is shown a picture of one of the other Tamagotchis of the opposite gender, and they're asked, are you interested in marrying this Tamagotchi? You, of course, have to answer yes or no, and you'll be asked that question twice, sometimes with the same Tamagotchi, sometimes about 2 different Tamagotchis. Here's our first question, and I'm not interested in this Tamagotchi. I'm not interested in getting married at all today, so I'll be saying no both times. Then in this last portion of the dating game, we will see the results. It will show how different Tamagotchis react to being paired with each other. Sometimes a couple gets to get married, sometimes they don't. If your Tamagotchi has a match, after the dating game is ended, on the screen it will ask if you'd like to continue with the marriage, and at that point you can select yes or no. Then, if you select yes, you will connect your Tama back to your iPad, tablet, or other device, and you will receive a new egg. But since we're not getting married today, the dating game is just going to end, and we're going to go on with our business as if nothing ever happened. There is one other way to get married in the dating game. So as you're scrolling around, if you see a Tamagotchi that you like, you can touch them, and if you are both adults and you are the opposite gender of each other, this propose option will come up. If you would like to get married, you can propose. With twins, like in this situation, it will ask which twin you'd like to marry. And then, if the other player agrees to the marriage, it will ask you to reconnect your Tamagotchi device and you will get a new egg. While we're in the park, let's take a quick look at the settings option, specifically at the profile. Now with the iPad mini 2, this is kind of where it tends to crash, but let's hope that we can get through this video just a little bit longer. So this is my profile. Here we have my 2 current Tamagotchis, my twins, and then we have myself. So my area says it's a secret, but we can edit that. I am in Michigan. You can choose that. And I also have brown hair, and my hair is like super long, way longer than that. And I like to wear super cute dresses. Let's go with that. And I certainly don't wear jeans under my dresses, but I might wear little pink socks like that. So we can choose that. And I think, yeah, my eyes are green, so I think blue is the closest to that. So now we're going to go back, and in order for the profile to save though, we have to transfer the Tamagotchi back to the Tamagotchi device. So let's back out here, and we'll do that before we move on with the rest of the video. So I'm going to select the home option, return to Tamagotchi on device. Then we will select this top option, return to Tamagotchi on device. Yes, we would like to continue. On the Tamagotchi device, I'm going to hit the center button. Go back, yes. And then yes on my tablet. All right, and now we're back in the Tamagotchi device. So let's take a look in the information and my profile. It has updated my profile. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some other functions of the app. As you can see, this main screen is pretty well laid out. Along the right-hand side, we have our settings, Call My Tama, and then the notifications and billboard icons are similar. They both provide you with news and different things and updates about different things that are going on in the app. Then up here in the Family Play option, this is where all your parental settings will be found. So you can play the Tamagotchi restaurant game, which is no longer in the app. That is a feature that they've taken out for the time being. But in settings, you can choose if you don't want, if it's your kid's device, if you don't want them to be able to find friends. The challenge option is still something that they're working on. As you can see, there was a welcome bonus that I've already completed, and then there's no other current challenges for me to do. But to my understanding, these are going to be little things for you to do in the app, little extra quests. But again, it doesn't look like it's been updated. The center option is the park, which is what we looked at first. In the lower left-hand corner, we have our friends booklet. Now, in order to see your friends list, your Tamagotchi does have to be connected to your phone or tablet. My Tamagotchi is currently not, so my friends won't show up. But your friends list will show right here. You can only have up to 10 friends in the app. Now, in order to find your friends, if you can think back to a minute ago when we were on my profile, if you click or select your profile picture, it will give you a code. If you would like to add someone as a friend, you give them your code and they can come through and enter the code in this box here. Once they enter the code, you can go into your friends list and accept the code. Now back out to the main screen of the app. The last thing that we really haven't looked at would be the presents option. Now the present box saves everything that you have earned while you're playing around in the app. So for example, earlier when we were playing the catching game our gacha points that we earned have gone into this blue option. Other prizes such as food items, wallpapers, little accessories for your gacha, those can all be found in the items side. So in order to collect something, let's do a cheesecake, for example. Send cheesecake to your Tamagotchi On. Yes, please. And let's not send any gacha points for the time being. Now on my Tamagotchi, I'm going to head back over to that heart icon, down to app, download, yes. And it looks like it didn't quite go through, so I'm going to hit try again. And chances are it's going to time out. Yep, it just timed out on the device. Sometimes you just have to be a little on the patient side with it. As you can see, the on device just received a piece of cheesecake. So we can go over to our meal and snack option and look in our fridge. And we indeed have a piece of New York cheesecake. And they are not hungry, so that's why they're refusing that. So that is all the main features of the app. A couple other things I wanted to mention though. Keep an eye on it because they do special and fun things for the holidays. For example, during Halloween, there was a pumpkin character that you could marry, and you could also visit him at the entrance of the park every day, and he would give you a piece of candy or a special gift. Also, make sure to check back regularly because they do update this app periodically, and you can see, I believe, it might be under bulletin board. Well, either way, it looks like, oh, here we go. So under notifications, you can see that they have updated different things, scheduled maintenance. They are consistently working on this app. So if something doesn't seem to be working right for you one day, check in your device's app store to make sure that you have the most updated version of the app, and then try again later. Plus, you never know what kinds of games or special things they might be introducing periodically. I'm really hoping they do something fun for Christmas because I had a ton of fun with the Halloween special character, but we'll see, only time will tell. If you have any questions about the app, please let me know in the comments below and I will certainly do my best to help out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel to show your support. Definitely like this video, and if you're interested, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and Twitch. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.